Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Vivian Vixen. I go by V for short. I'm the Celestial Fox Goddess, Trophies and Gacha. Welcome in. Congratulations, Icy with the Platinum Trophy, and Timber with the Gold, Hidomon with the Bronze, and Snow with the Silver. And Icy has visited Shrine 83 times and received a small curse towards a wish. Timber has visited Shrine 67 times and received a curse and money. Hidomon has visited Shrine 57 times and received a small blessing towards a wish. And V Vixen has visited Shrine 83 times and received a blessing in confidence. Sir Julius has visited Shrine 50 times and received a small curse and love. And congratulations, Icy, for the 45 stream streak. Just dropping that right there like that. Icy Jacket's a serial zip bomber. Yeah, we don't know. I think it might have been a bot. I don't know. You think it's a bot, then you go ahead and ban it. That's fine. I don't care. It seemed a little weird too that like you're gonna post your Discord username as the second message ever. Like what? Yeah. So, but like, welcome in, everyone, welcome in. The plan was to play NTE, but apparently NTE decided they had to do maintenance. Like, what? What is this? How dare you do maintenance on the day I stream? They also separated Discord, which is the standard to get around filters. Yeah, I noticed that too. I did notice the separation. Wait, Icy is a bot all this time? He is not a bot. Icy ate a bot, but he's not a bot. As Sir Julia said, he ate him. He ate the bot. But yeah, so we are not doing NTE, obviously, because maintenance. So instead we are going back to Honkai, because I do plan on pulling next week for, shoot, what was her name? The Yao Guang. I do plan on pulling for Yao Guang, because she's supposed to go with Evanescence, but that will be next week. Not today, next week. Gilgamesh looks meh. Gilgamesh looks meh. Yeah, I'm excited for Ren. Ren is the one I want personally, and I hope she goes with Archer. It doesn't make sense for her not to. So yeah, I'm hoping Ren turns out to be solid. I hope she's a solid support. Yep, it's how Icy is able to stream while V is live sometimes. V got tired of being two people at once, so she made a bot to play Icy for real. That's not what happened. I don't know, I need to pair him with Clara. I don't know who he's gonna go well with. He's still a month out, right? I think it's another month before he releases. I will have to wait and see who they work well with, and then decide who I want to pull for. Mighty, which is based on him, looks better. I did like Mighty. He was pretty good. There has been leaks, which I won't discuss. There's always leaks, but I never know which leaks to believe, though. That's the issue. I'm always like, I don't know, maybe this leak is real, maybe it's not. Like, one of the leaks was Yao Guang, when she first came out, would go with Evanescence. But Evanescence was still like a couple months away from releasing, and I didn't know if I should believe the leak, so I skipped her. But lucky for me, she's back on as a rerun banner right now, so that's who I plan on getting this next week. Yeah, Guang goes with every Elation character. Yeah, she's like the best Elation support right now. But all is well for the Fate characters. If you watch Fate series, you'll know why he wants to pair him with Clara. Is it because she kind of looks like I know there was a character that kind of looks like Clara in the Fate series. Is his Master, I can't remember what they call him. Is it Master? Was it that young girl that looked like Clara? Oh, Ilya. That was the name. That was the name. That one right there. I'm gonna try to get her and Blade, and I only want Blade for the accessory. Welcome in, Aries fan. Welcome in, and congratulations for joining the shrine and becoming a Foxalite. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I do want to go for Yao Guang. I heard Blade is really universal and can pretty much go with any team, which is kind of crazy, including Fei Xiao. So I'm gonna wait and see like what teams the site I use recommends and what they're ranked as. But for now, I probably will be pulling for Yao Guang. All right, you guys, I guess no more announcements. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go. All right, got my controller out. We got the game going. Let's go ahead and start the next part of the main mission, which is So Laughed at the Masses. Do we want a story recap? Sure.
After defeating Sparksy at the Graphia Academy, I followed Himiko to the Imagenesis room, tucked away on the campus, where records of the Herald of Death incident were stored. There, we ran into Himiko's father, Ryusuke, and the two parted on bad terms after the conversation.
I have 30 pulls into Blade at the moment, and no luck. I hope I get him in not that many more pulls so I can get Yao Guang for my Elation team. Oh yeah, you have Silver Wolf, right? So you need Yao Guang for Silver Wolf. That makes sense.
During a tour of the Express, the two put aside their differences temporarily. Afterward, we received an invitation from Pearl. She wanted to discuss a partnership with me as a fellow supplicant, and invited me to visit her company, Perlux Corp. At Perlux Tower, we had a friendly spar with the superheroes, the Daybreak Squadron, and a tour of the Mechatron production process. Pearl suggested that we join forces and host an Astral Express-themed convention, Star Rail Fest, to lure out the remaining supplicants.
I have a good team comp, Casterus, Firefly, and Ling Sha, fourth one interchangeable farming team. Nice, nice.
Meanwhile, Pearl also ordered
I love
Detective
Ling Sha.
Ashvale to
Ling
look
Sha
for
wasn't
leads
in
on
the
new
story
Herald of
very
Death
much.
case.
She should have been in the story
Detective's
more.
relentless pursuit eventually led him to his prime suspect, the charity organization known as the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Welcome in, Henry. Welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you?
Both Ashvale and Kuchiba witnessed the uncanny ability of Full Wish, president of the Smile Society, to stir up a crowd. Realizing Full Wish was attempting to interfere with the Phantasmoon Games, the two paid a visit to Ashvale's old acquaintance, Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron. During the conversation with Cinderborn, Ashvale sensed a deep, dark secret behind the happiness surgery that the Society offered to its members to erase their pain. On the day of the Star Rail Fest, we were invited to the exhibition as special guests. During our visit, we ran into the mysterious Evanescia again. She also happened to be a hardcore fan of the comic series The Fluffy. So, we ended up exploring the festival dedicated to the Express together. However, as we passed through the Xianzhou La Fu exhibition area, the Daybreak Warriors challenged us as supplicants. Their provocation was accompanied by a smear campaign against me from Full Wish TV. The Daybreak Warriors launched a massive attack with the reanimated Mega Mechatron, Alloy King Pom Pom. When all seemed lost, Ashvale unleashed his power and broke through the enemy's offensive. However, he also tore open a fissure in space during the process, which took everyone down into an unknown abandoned station.
Tired from work, but all in all fine. Same. I have a good team comp. Oh wait, I already read that, sorry. I don't know why I was reading that again.
The being hiding deep within the abandoned station stirred restlessly, twisting and ripping at space. Thankfully, Pearl was able to rescue us with her timely intervention. Little did we know, things were about to get worse with Ashvale's terrible revelation. The happiness surgery was actually implanting the flesh of abominations of abundance into Smile Society members.
I'm working on 2 teams right now since both need Trailblazer, which is why I'm struggling to clear MOC. I don't even do that in-game content because I'm like, if it's not trophy related, I'm not gonna do it. Though it probably gives good rewards and I should, but I don't have time for that. And Mina has visited Shrine 14 times and received a blessing in health. Remembrance and the Herda is a good team combo for true damage. Gotcha. The story recap has ended. Head to the designated location immediately to start the mission. Yes. Just teleport us there.
Let me see what's trending today. Wait, did you hear that? The moon just spoke.
MOC gives a good amount of jade since I'm too lazy to push through the story quest right now. But like, I thought you were all about the lore, and the best way to get the lore is by doing the story quest. And Evil Atun has visited Shrine 15 times and received a small blessing in family. And Interox has visited Shrine 79 times and received a small blessing in luck. Welcome in, welcome in. I have watched videos and I've been up to date with the lore. That's like cheating though. That's not the real story if you don't play through it and watch all the cutscenes. You gotta watch the banana cutscenes too. I haven't still played the story quest, but it's fun seeing other people play. Nah, video is a great way. Wow. That's why I'm here for you guys. So you guys can play what's the word? Vicariously through me? Vicariously through me. I will delete the banana quest and brick my game. Nah, the banana quest is great. Highly recommend.
I'm not hearing things, am I? The Master of Elation is here?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it? Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
Nah, you're going crazy, March. Everyone on the street heard it.
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation. Which means... Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
Are you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of Amber Eras.
Aha is trying to leave his responsibility. He's like, I quit being a god. Someone else do it for me.
The transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game?
What's the point of all this?
Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, once the games are over, a new god will be born. One of unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose.
Hello, hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! Hello, hello! Thank you so much for the raid, Rhea Chronalis. I hope I pronounced that right. I hope I did. Welcome in, Rhea. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. My name is Vivian Vixen. I go by V for short. I'm the Celestial Fox Goddess of Trophies and Gacha. How was stream? What were you streaming? Thank you so much for the Fox raid. Let me go ahead and shout you out since I think my mod is AFK. There we go. Gotcha. And it looks like you're playing Kulo Niku Bull-Up? Never heard of that. What's that game about? I hope stream was good. If you need a raid and run, I completely understand. I know after stream I'm exhausted and sometimes I need a raid and run as well. And it might also be getting late wherever you are as well, so completely understand. And Tressa has visited Shrine 14 times and received a great curse in business. It's a super cute game, had lots of fun. Ooh, I like cute games. I love cute games. I don't play enough cute games. I should play more, honestly. But yeah, we are playing some Honkai Star Rail. We are in the 4 point whatever mission. I don't know. We are doing main story. If you plan on playing the game and don't want to get spoiled, I do recommend you just, I don't know, turn off the volume and not look, or if you need to completely close it out, completely understand. And Ronnie Eclipse has visited Shrine 39 times and received a small blessing in family. If you're not following Rhea Chronalis, please go ahead and give her a follow. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She is also another Fox VTuber, and we all love foxes here, don't we? We do, right? Right? But yeah. With that being said, I will go ahead and continue on with the game. Yep, you said it right. Sweet! I do know how to pronounce names. I do. See that, chat? See that, chat? I can't pronounce names. Now, Fox is food. No, Fox is not food, Sir Julius. Bad. Bad. Alright, where's my button? I think it's this button? There we go, there we go. I always have to struggle figuring out what button I need to press because I have so many buttons to press. The Fox Cult will keep expanding. Yes, the Fox Cult shall expand. Don't let her gaslight. She can't pronounce it. I just pronounced it. What do you mean? Rude. Rude, Icy. Rude. Go back to being AFK. Mods these days. Sheesh.
They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of utter malice, mocking all who stand against the destruction, intent on dragging the universe into an abyss of despair.
You mean a pessimist sees a half-empty glass, but an optimist sees a half-full one. I knew you were an optimist, just like me. Besides, there's no way the Eon of Elation would let their authority fall into unworthy hands, right?
I am not an optimist.
Right?
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the flesh! Oh, what are they doing here?
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest, and now I'm seeing them right here on the street.
Whoa. Where did all these people come from?
Hey, that declaration the Phantom Moon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do? Got any kind of moon landing plans in the works?
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing spinning into a black hole at the edge of the cosmos!
Why would I do that?
You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
Moon landing
The way they
off.
say it makes you sound like a supervillain.
Yeah, apparently they haven't landed on the moon yet. They're a little behind in their time.
Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made everyone turn on us, do you?
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors senseless.
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard. It's gonna be epic!
This planet's populace is cuckoo. Yes it is. And I'm wondering how Himiko actually became, normal compared to these guys. Because this is Himiko's planet. So why is she normal compared to everyone else on this planet?
Epic. Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator?
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back to the Express and discuss matters there.
Himiko's not normal. Look at how her coffee is. Her coffee's fine. Nobody's died from it. A moment later, as you squeeze your way through the crowd.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantom Moon's declaration. Things really are changing fast. You're right. The fact that the Phantom Moon openly made a promise is anything but ordinary.
To prevent the Divine Authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions.
Yeah, I can see this going real bad real fast because now Divine Authority is on the line, aka becoming a god.
After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power. Right or wrong has little to do with it. Such is the nature of human will.
Oh no. Oh no. Sunday's a supplicant. Oh my god. I was like, hey, maybe this is where Sunday makes himself a good character. Oh no. This is gonna be a repeat, isn't it? It's gonna be a repeat of the other world. Oh gosh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. She really needs to learn how to make coffee. Her coffee's fine. If nobody has died, then it's okay.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom Moon wishes to see. A spectacular, head-on battle of ambitions.
The only thing that has changed from the awards is now the power is permanent. Before you only become AHA for 1 minute. Wait, it was only 1 minute? But like seriously, like Sunday was already like, he thought he was like a god and stuff in the other world and like acted like it. And I was like, oh my god, and now he can actually become an Eon? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. As a coffee addict, that is atrocious. No, her coffee hasn't killed anyone, so it's fine. When she does accidentally kill someone with coffee, then that's when we gotta look into it.
Madame Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
I suppose.
It hasn't been long since we parted, and here I am disturbing you once more. My sincerest apologies.
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the Phantom Moon's recent declaration.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is unprecedented.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still, Who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginae. When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. Please, be careful, and make sure to protect yourselves.
Protect ourselves?
Correct. It would be wise to keep a low profile and stay out of the public eye. The Media and Public Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the Astral Express are surging.
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, there's been no shortage of hostile commentary aimed at her.
Welcome in, King Sonic. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 48th Shrine check-in. You received a small blessing and confidence. Hello, hello.
A commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC. Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
And PokeWix has visited Shrine one time and received a blessing and love. Oh, that's all. You have a daily claim? Yeah, I have a daily claim. Oh, thank you so much for the Uwu magic. Let me go ahead and do this. Hold on. Let me get ready. And let me get my cheat sheet up. All right, and here we go. It's time for the Uwu magic. Roar, Uwu, XD, Owo, meow, Owo. Oh, I messed up. Hold on. I got this. It's time for the Uwu magic. Roar, Uwu, XD, Owo, meow, Owo, nya, Owo, neko, Owo, chan, tihi, Uwo, Owo, kawaii. Oh, welcome in, Soulbane, just in time for the Uwu magic. And Soulbane has donated Shrine $20,000 and received the Shobai Hanjo Omamori. This charm will help bring them success in business, financial matters, and career growth. And Rhea Cronalis has visited Shrine one time and received a blessing and luck. Where's your cheat sheet? On my screen. My cheat sheet is on my screen. My ears? Your ears will be fine, Sir Julius. You deal with this every time I stream. You should be used to it by now. And King Sonic has donated a shrine, 5,000, and received a Shobai Hanjo Omamori as well, which will help them with success in business and financial matters. And, Soulbane is donating quite a bit of money. Soulbane has donated quite a bit of money, okay. And Soulbane donated a total of 40,000 and received the following Omamoris: the Kinko Omamori, which helps them stay healthy, the Joho Anzen Kigan Omamori, which will protect their online presence from malicious attacks and hackers, and the Katsumori Omamori, which will help them win and succeed at something they've been hoping for, and the Gakugyo Joju Omamori, which helps students study and pass exams. Sorry, I don't speak I mean, yeah, apparently not, because you're over here like, let me go ahead and redeem all the charms you got available. Give me all your charms. That's true. I should be deaf by now. You should be, but you're not. So obviously I'm doing good with the Uwu magic. Roar, Uwu, XD, Owo, nya, Owu, neko, chan, tihi, Uwo, Owo, kawaii. A free one just because. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into the game. Pick up my controller. I don't need these little pieces of paper. You're already charming enough. Aw, thank you, Soulbane. Thank you. Let's see. I think I'm all caught up in chat. I don't think I skipped anything. I think I'm good. Is V talking? I can't hear anything both in stream and IRL. No, I am not talking, so you're not missing anything. You're fine, you're fine. Anyways, I lurk now. Sounds good, sounds good. Thank you for the lurk, Soulbane. Thank you, thank you. And Soulbane has visited Shrine 40 times. I received a small blessing in business. You a blessing? You should start giving the blessings to people who like them then. Oh, I wonder if I can... No. I'm like, too bad you can't, like, trade blessings and curses. Alright, here we go.
What the? What's wrong with these people?
Everything.
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered by Full Wish. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up and are threatening retaliation against the Express. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station.
This is all Full Wish is doing.
That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, please exercise caution and self-control. I sincerely hope that the Phantasmoon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger still stands before us. After listening to the declaration, who knows what extremes Full Wish might be driven to. Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you apprised.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Even if I'd never joined the Phantasmoon Games, I'd still make this decision.
For everyone she has fooled.
We cannot allow her to deceive and poison innocent people in the name of happiness.
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Full Wish acting unpredictably, we should confront her with everything we have. That reminds me, I've been wondering... The happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Full Wish seems perfectly normal. Just, how did she get her hands on something so dangerous?
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death.
Lingering poison?
15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium. The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree promising him everlasting life.
The ambrosial arbor?
I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see corresponds to something real, but the possibility cannot be ruled out. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all, and to bring about that miracle, he was willing to slaughter without restraint. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. The tragedy he orchestrated in Plain Arcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Full Wish. Right now, in Plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's a terrifying thought. Full Wish. What has happened to you over the years? Hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to accomplish? I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. Care to join me? If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantom Moon Games. The recollections of teachers and the student records sealed away by the school. We're bound to find a vital clue there.
Let's go find out everything about Full Wish.
If you're set, let's get moving.
Of course we're set. We're ready to go. We just started.
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy. It's almost like revisiting the place after graduation.
I suppose you can call this your alma mater now?
Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
It might be.
Don't worry, March. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive disinfection of the campus.
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some hopping, dancing mushroom rabbit.
You never even did that in the first place.
Speaking of which, where should we begin our investigation into Full Wish?
How about talking to the dean first?
Should we go and find Mr. Ryusuke first?
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the dean before proceeding with the investigation. 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work logs, or visitor records, and only he knows where they're stored. Let's go then, to the dean's office.
All right, let's go talk to the dean. Open sesame. Let's grab that. Oops. Maybe grab that. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I think I have standard pulls. Hold on, before I forget, because I always forget to do the standard pulls whenever I'm live. Hold on. Let's see. I have 52 standard pulls. All right, we're gonna take a quick break from the main story and do some standard pulls. Here we go. Wait, did we just get it already? Okay. Well, it looks like we won that. I don't know how, but we won that. All right, who did we get? Bailu. I already have Bailu. Whatever, we got Bailu. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting to get a character 5-star in the first pull, but here we are. And then we also got Lynx. Nicely done. Welcome in, Kinzan. Welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and do another 10 pull. Did we just get another 5-star? No. How did we get 2 5-stars back to back? That's awkward. Of course it's Jabard. Of course, it's always Jabard. Oh my gosh. It's always that dude. Always. Oh my gosh, what is Jabard at now? Let's just see what Jabard's at now. That's funny. Hold on one moment. Let me find him. Where are you? You're somewhere. I don't know where, but you're somewhere. Okay, we have him E3 now. E3.
The Silvermane Guards stand ready to defend.
Always Jabard, and we have his light cone too. We even have his light cone. Who are you saving for? I'm gonna be pulling for Yao Guang next week. So I will be pulling for Yao Guang because she goes well with Evanescia. So that is the plan. Her, and I need 2 of her light cones. I'm gonna have to get 2 of her light cones because apparently her light cone goes really well with main character as well. So yeah. How's the rating system on the gamble part? Oh, usually it's pretty bad. I usually do not get that lucky, trust me. It usually takes me about 160 pulls to get the character, and then I would say usually about 70 for the light cone. Usually. Because I usually lose the 50-50 in this game. This game hates me. And I usually get Chapard. Is 5 stars the max? Yes, 5 stars is the highest. All right, we got another 32 pulls, so let's do another 10 pull. All right, that one was nothing. Welcome in, Asian Garfield, welcome in. Congratulations for your 79th Shrine check-in. Received a blessing and happiness. All right, and then we'll do another 10 pull. And okay, one more 10 pull. All right, that's more of what I expected out of all that. Bonus rewards. Oh, I have my character selector now? Who do I not have yet? I think I have all these now. Do I have Welt? I don't remember. I think I have Welt. I don't know who I don't have anymore at the moment. Let me see. We can go change target. And this will tell us who we have. Do I not have Welt? I don't think I have Welt still. I've wanted him at one point. I still don't have Welt. Okay, we'll choose Welt as our character selector. Gonna do NTE today because servers are up right now, just saying. They were not up about 48 minutes ago where I live, so no, I am not gonna do NTE today. Welcome in, Izzy Dreams. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 6th Shrine check-in. You received a great blessing and family. Welt is good. Yeah, I like Welt. He's a solid character. Let me get back over here. So let me choose Welt, even though I probably won't actually use him. But at least we'll have him. It's for the Pokédex. We got him! After over 460 hours, we finally got Welt and we got our selector of 200 pulls on the standard banner. Ooh, gosh. I just lost a Welt. You see 3 now for me? Oof. Oof. Yeah, no, he's brand new to me. I didn't have Welt. So I got a new character. Also, I think we can level up Bailu as well. I think I have a few of her as well. Let me see. Okay, so she can go to 2. Yeah, so I got her twice before. Hold on, how? Oh no, wait, no, she can go to 1. My mistake. I thought I got her 2 times before, but I guess not. And then, who else? Looks like there's a... Oh yeah, Dan Heng.
We mustn't
Activate.
cling to the past.
Was Dan Heng 5-star? Oh, he was. Wait, no. Was he? No, he's 4-star. He's 4. He's got the purple background. I'm surprised I don't have him, like, maxed out. I guess I do have a lot of 4-stars in this game. That's probably why he's not maxed out. Congratulations, Vixen. Thank you, thank you. W, grats on that. Thank you, thank you. I heard Well was good with Himiko Nova. I could see it. The two would probably go well together. I am not planning on pulling for Himiko Nova though. Unless if she goes with one of my favorite characters, like Evanesia or Faisial, which I doubt because she's going to be main DPS, I believe. I don't know. Okay. Let's continue on with the story. We had to take a little brief break for that. Because I always forget to pull the standard banner whenever I play.
Himeko, there you are at last. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition. And then you disappeared. Let me see. You're not hurt anywhere, are you? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was? But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing.
Message or a call would do, you know.
It's not because we need a favor.
It's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Megatron warriors don't know who they're messing with. To think they dare challenge my daughter's subordinates.
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
Yeah, that's kind of rude to call us her subordinates.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
How old is the red-haired guy? He's Himeko's father, so I'm guessing 40s, maybe 50s. Don't worry, I'm a great bodyguard.
Stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course. I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to the navigator of the Astral Express. But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case? I wasn't expecting the questioning to come in rounds.
In rounds?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Fullwish. But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time. I hope they'll be of use to you.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
You came prepared.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room. Take whatever materials you need.
We're taking them all. We won't take up any more of your time then.
You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly. She's the longest-serving faculty member here and likely knows the most.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two.
Hey V, how's it going? It's going good. How are you, Viper Nation?
Thank you, Dad.
She called him Dad.
You should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around...
You must love that.
The image...
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Miss Dolly. Oops. I thought it was something we were supposed to destroy.
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but this is the first chance I've had to come see you.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply happy that you cared enough to visit.
It's not because she wanted to visit you per se. It's more of, we need answers.
I must apologize about the mask you entrusted me. In the end...
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, you and your friends look like you're in a hurry. Is there something you need to attend to?
We're here to ask about Full Wish.
Foolish? The poor child who survived the Herald of Death. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears in her eyes at everyone who helped. Poor girl, though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. There were rumors flying around the school saying she had something to do with the Herald of Death. Otherwise, why would she be so lucky? She's the only one who survived. What a bunch of scoundrels.
You know what? They might have a point there, though. They might.
She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from school?
Welcome in, Skrull. Welcome in. Congratulations for 83rd Shrine check-in. You received a blessing in health. Congrats for the blessing. Congrats.
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over Seafell TV instead, which was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Somewhere beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Plain Arcadia in just a few years. That is all I know.
Kick the thing, bet it wobbles. It does look like it is very kickable. I will give you that, Skrull.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
Okay. Oh, that's not necessary. We don't have to talk to that person.
Ugh, the atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps. It's so gloomy. Almost like we've stumbled into Fixtroll Garden.
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with their abilities often poured their frustration into painting unsettling things. There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, let's explore the other areas as well. If possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life after graduation. She returned to her alma mater frequently, so there must be records of her visits. Dabbling in technology related to the abundance. Where exactly did she acquire it? Perhaps her past holds a clue.
All right, let's pick this up.
Is this?
That looks like Sparksy. Could Sparksy's really have pulled the same trick again and left you a gift at the school? Tag on the Sparkle doll. Confiscated from the Sparksy fan club's unauthorized late night gathering. Date of confiscation blocked out. Confiscated item Sparkle plushie. Reason for confiscation. 3 second-year students and 5 first-year students formed an unauthorized club called Sparksy Fan Club and held an unsanctioned gathering in the gymnasium late at night. Club members wore bizarre costumes, waved glow sticks, and chanted, "Destroy the old model and Sparksicle forever," all while surrounding the doll. The continuous noise resulted in a night patrol teacher suffering a sudden seizure and require emergency medical attention. Disposal methods stored in the archive room to be returned upon graduation. Welcome in, Buster. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 19th Shrine check-in. Received a curse and health. Who's a rabbit girl? There is no rabbit girl. There's only a fox girl, no rabbit girl. Well, I was looking for a streamer who was doing the story. Oh, well, perfect. You stumbled right upon me. Welcome in, Zonzina? Can I call you Xena? And what's with the bonk, Skrill? Rude. It does look like, unfortunately, we are going to ad break, though, you guys. So we will pause right here and go to ad break. Be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, and congratulations for surviving the adpocalypse. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
Ugh, did they really have to put this here?
Yeah, they did. All right, let's see what else we need to look at. Let's look at the computer. A computer that's probably older than you, living out its golden years on this desk. Search Full Wish. Renowned entrepreneur Full Wish visits school recently. Full Wish warmly shakes hands with students. What did they take away from the speech? Here's what these 3 students had to say.
There's so many press releases here.
Scroll to the earliest record.
Annual Distinguished Student Register from 1982 to 1984? For 3 consecutive years, first place was always Full Wish.
Search Herald of Death Incident. No results found in your search. The search page slaps the black text on a white background right in your face.
The IPC has severed all channels of intel with its iron grip. Hardly a surprise.
Search Himiko?
Formal caution regarding a student's non-compliant hairstyle. Disciplinary action concerning a student's involvement in 3 food poisoning cases. Disciplinary notice for a student's involvement in a physical altercation.
Was Himiko a trouble child? Simply magnificent. You read with bated breath, and it takes a good long while before you snap out of it. Right, this isn't exactly the task at hand. Apparently, Himiko was up to no good as a child. At the very bottom of all the entries regarding Himiko lies a faculty appointment notice from 15 years ago. That new red-haired assistant is the dean's daughter. Her constitution is weak, so she can't handle heavy labor. Remember, don't assign her anything outside of clerical work. So read the note in the file. That kind of reminds me on Twitter, someone posted, I don't know if it's true, it's Twitter, that supposedly Mr. Beast, his company put out an email saying that people cannot eat junk food or sweets in front of him because he needs help taking accountability and eating healthy. I'm just like, no, he needs to be accountable for himself. He's an adult. Like, what are you talking about? So apparently his mom sent that email out. I know, random tangent. I just had it. Yeah. Are you gonna pull for Blade SP? He's good with Acheron. No, I'm not pulling for Blade. At the moment, I'm gonna be pulling for Yao Guang because she goes well with Evanesia. All right, let's just stop there for now. Okay, investigate. The label of this cabinet reads Alumni Yearbook. In which year did Full Wish graduate? You seem to remember you obtained this information somewhere. I remember it all along. The year Full Wish graduated wasn't it 1984? Flip through the Alumni Yearbook for the class of 1984. The first page is a somber graduation photo. None of the students in the photo betrayed any hint of smile. They stood sparsely, like the teeth in an aged person's mouth, separated by absences that could never be filled. In the Alumni Yearbook for the class of 1984, you find the page belonging to Full Wish. Class of 84, Alumni Yearbook, Full Wish. Personal information, name Full Wish, birthday blank, address number blank, street Seafeld City, Plan Arcadia, Consternation Star Zone, contact blank. Post-graduation destination, Institute of Cognitive Science, Garden Star of Botanical Study. Oh, I think I see where she got her science degree at. My interests, favorite color, white. Dream destination, the seaside. Favorite animal, hallucinogen. And she's making people, like, kind of hallucinate their happiness in a way. Interesting. All right. Ideal career, teacher. Messages from classmates. Graduation day has finally arrived, but so many never made it back. If I hadn't slipped away early that day, could I have done something for them? When I look at the empty seats in our classroom, I often feel guilty for being powerless, foolish. Did you feel the same? But I've come to terms with it now. The past is the past. Those of us left behind. We have to take care of ourselves. I hear the climate on Garden Star of Botanical Study is very different. Take care of yourself, foolish. Okay, so I guess she went to the Garden Star of Botanical Study. Welcome in, PT. Welcome in. Congratulations for 80th Shrine check-in. You received a small blessing and love. Winning first place in the Campus Imaginesis competition, ranking at the top of several consecutive semesters. You have always been outstanding, foolish. That's why I truly believe you can make it through that nightmare and show all of Plan Arcadia with a smile that we won't be easily defeated by a single tragedy. I've never doubted that. A new chapter in life is about to begin. Facing the lens of life, please keep on smiling, Sarah. Message from a teacher. Hearing that you will soon leave Plan Arcadia to pursue cognitive science, I can't help but feel a sense of loss. It's a failure on my part as a teacher that I couldn't inspire you to stay in the Imaginesis industry. Is it a failure? Like, what? I thought teachers were supposed to inspire you to do what you wanted, not you should stay here for life. All right. But as your teacher, I fully understand your choice to have helped shape a researcher like you for the Intelligentsia Guild. Fills me with deep pride. I sincerely wish you the vastest of horizons, foolish. May you realize your dreams, and may the sorrow sown in the past blossom into flowers of happiness in the future. Hermione. Message from parents left blank. Oh, because her parents died. That's sad.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Cognitive science research. Miss Dolly mentioned that Foolish went beyond the sky to study after graduation. Turns out this is where she went. Let's go chat with the others.
We found the answers to our question.
Well, did you find anything?
I found these clues. You tell Himiko about the clues you discovered in the Illumini catalog.
Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the Consternation Star Zone. Oh, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild.
I wonder if we're gonna go to a botanical world next. I wonder if that's like a hint. I would so be on board.
Strange. The name of the school is encrypted. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC. Given the great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident, perhaps the rumors are true.
Foolish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident.
As expected, it always comes back to the IPC.
I know the guys from the Strategic Investment Department have been nice to us, but whenever something bad goes down in the cosmos, the first thing everyone thinks is the IPC did it, right?
Because the IPC is just shady. No one can trust the IPC. Let's be real. A botanical world-related abundance would be so cool. It would. Agreed. I'm not a big fan of this world, unfortunately. It's hee-hee-ha-ha. But it's not as bad as the Dream World was. That one was just awful. Amphorius, I liked it in a way, but the story just... The story just wasn't there for me. There was too much talking for my liking. But it was pretty. It was pretty. My favorite is Xianzhou so far, though. I love the Xianzhou world.
Himeko, do you think Pearl might be planning something nasty for this Phantom Moon Games too?
It was too long. Yeah, I felt that way too. It did feel like we were there forever.
As a member of the IPC,
in fact, we were there forever.
Clearly won't reveal.
We literally were there until the world was pretty much destroyed. So, I mean, technically.
However, I'm inclined to believe she bears us no ill will. After all, the crisis Full Wish might be plotting would completely overturn the IPC's order here, and that would serve her no benefit. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. That's why she went to another world to study after graduation. But is the knowledge she gained in just a few short years enough to create the happiness surgery?
Apparently it was, Himeko. For 30 millicycles. Yeah, exactly. It went on and on and on.
If the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? There are too many things here that an ordinary scholar simply couldn't achieve. Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
Contact Full Wish as her senior? After all this time, would she even want to see you?
I don't know.
Can you tell us about the Full Wish you knew?
Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind. Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter. We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings to admire them.
I love gossips. Me too, Lazy. I like to look into drama. Speaking about drama, if you haven't heard about the Bricks and Minifigs drama, that one's juicy. I haven't looked into it completely yet, but apparently there's a lot of stuff going down. Essentially, the big corpo stole $200,000 from this guy's collection and refused to give it back. And they can't do anything because there's a contract and it's a civil matter. It's craziness. Highly recommend to look into that. And Lazy has visited Shrine 48 times and received a great curse and happiness.
Full Wish. She was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of Imagine, her eyes would always sparkle.
A YouTube drama? Yeah, Penguin Zero has, started looking into it. He's, like, talked about it. He has, like, 4 videos up or 5 videos up about it. So, yeah, there you can find it all over YouTube. There's quite a bit going on with that. Long story short, The corporal is real bad. Like, every time I hear something new, I'm like, oh my god, how can this be real? How can they literally be... I just can't. I just can't.
I could feel the passion in her eyes. And an unspeakable sense of loneliness. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Foolish is walking a dangerous path right now, and the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding of old friends. I want to ask her myself, why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion that can only be maintained by a taboo surgery?
I'll go with you.
Me too.
Thank you, you too.
Lazy, if you want me to show the links of the drama I'm talking about in Discord, I can do it after stream if you want me to.
And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered, at least I now have a clearer picture of her movements after graduation. By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like to visit. Before I meet Full Wish, I want to say goodbye to that memory from 15 years ago.
The videos are long. There's one that's like an hour, another that's like 30 minutes, and then, yeah. But I usually just listen to them while I'm eating and stuff, because they are very long videos. It adds up.
You mean that old school building from 15 years ago?
I think I watched a little bit of it, but I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. If it's about, like, this guy's father's collection, he goes to give it to the store, who then says, yeah, we're gonna co-sign it, or whatever, consign it? I don't know the term. And, like, when they sell it, they get most of the money, and then the store takes a little bit of the cut. Then, yeah. The corporate bribed the police to arrest a guy, apparently. That's not what happened. See, there's a lot of people saying that the police is on their side, but you guys don't realize that it's a civil matter. And he is getting arrested for trespassing, which is a criminal matter. They're a corpo, and because they're a corpo in a business, they can trespass people who they want to trespass and be like, I don't want this guy here. And then if they show up again, they will get arrested. It's not because they're bribing the police. It's because this is a civil matter because it's a contract, not because it's a criminal matter. And because it's a civil matter, they need to go through court to deal with it. It's not the police being bribed. No. Does it involve police trespassing people? Yes, it does involve people. It does involve police trespassing people because, like I said, their business, they can trespass whoever they want. But when they do trespass, then it becomes criminal. What they have is a contract, which is civil. Police do not get into civil things. Is there fraud going on? Yes, but that usually doesn't come out until the civil court case, and then the lawyers can proceed with making it criminal. Police do not have the sort of knowledge to know if something's civil or criminal when it comes to contracts, because typically contracts are civil, typically. But with what they're doing, it's definitely got into criminal territory, let's be real. But the thing is, the police can't verify that without, like, it going civilly. Seems like something out of a series or a film. It does. It literally does. That's why I'm like, every time I learn more about it, I'm like, what is going on? How is this even happening? What was that? That was weird. Why is there someone sleeping under the bench? What is even... Okay, we need to get out of here. I don't know what's going on. I'm hooked now. I'll have to check it later. Yeah, I'll post it in Discord. It's, definitely crazy. All right, let's go upstairs. I was crazy once and they locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Oh, I wasn't expecting there to be enemies up here, but okay. I guess there's enemies at the school. They should really get security here if there's literal enemies here.
Get them!
I thought we were safe. I guess not.
I'll crush them all!
That's so ew. Can you find the answer? I decide the rules of the game.
All right, let me grab this. So where do we go? I guess this way? Looks like this way. Nope, that's not right. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. This way. Rats don't make me crazy, cockroaches do, especially flying ones. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. Though, I have been bitten by a rat once while I was sleeping when I was like in 2nd grade. It climbed into my bed and bit me. Woke me up. When I went to wash my hand, I was confused what was going on, but I noticed it was bleeding, so I went and washed it. It started jumping off of my nightstand and then climbing back up it and jumping off and climbing back up it and jumping off. Looking back, I probably should have checked for rabies, honestly. Probably, but I'm fine. This was so long ago, but I probably should have. Let's be real. That thing was not normal. The fact that it climbed into my bed and bit me and then started jumping off of my dresser, like what?
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've dragged you into staying this late.
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko? Is this?
Do you guys want that story? Because that one's a whole story too.
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original places.
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Will your parents be coming? Oh, Full Wish?
Oh, that's Full Wish from her youth.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him. He always loves making those kinds of jokes.
Not only rabies, there are a lot of rat-related diseases. Yeah, well, I was in 2nd grade, and when you're in 2nd grade, you don't think about that. I don't think I even told my grandparents at the time who were taking care of me that it bit me. I probably should have. But, like, yeah. I turned out fine-ish.
Then you'd better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. I didn't expect to meet you here. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Full Wish.
Himeko, You recognized me at just a glance.
What are you doing here?
I am here to mourn that dusk from 15 years ago. Before making any major decisions, I always come here to sit in silence for a while. I thought Himiko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe, the thought crossed my mind. Poor Himiko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well.
It almost seems like Full Wish wants her to have died. That's weird. I got bit by a neighbor's dog once, had to go to the hospital and take a rabies vaccine just to be safe. Yeah. I think typically I think I wouldn't go do that for like somebody who owns a pet dog, because I think it would be safe to assume it doesn't have rabies. I would think, but yeah, it is a good call to be safe just in case, I suppose.
You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky, just like the three of us used to talk about in our chats. Your dream came true. Congratulations are in order. Himiko, do you know 15 years have passed? And my wounds have mostly healed.
Then why are you such a biatch if your wounds have mostly healed?
Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats are still empty. Belle, Leon, Xianya, Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. It's a shroud, binding itself around me, layer upon layer. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again.
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win the Phantasmoon Games. How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives?
Maybe she was the monster. It feels like she's either performing or being manipulated by someone. I don't know. Even if she's being manipulated by someone, she's choosing this route. So, like, I don't know. I don't like her. I just don't like Full Wish. She seems very manipulative herself. She's a manipulator, let's be real.
I shouldn't compare you to that devil. You still have a chance. Stop this now.
Nah, she's not gonna stop. Let's be real. She's gonna double down.
Stop? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
Welcome in, Mocha. Welcome in. It's been like, what has it been? 2 years? 3 years? 4 years? 5 years? It's been some number of years. How are you? Just as I thought, she won't admit it.
I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations. As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions.
It's been a millennia. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Nice to have you back, Mocha. I mean, yeah, it doesn't erase her wrongdoings. Yeah, No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I just don't like Full Wish.
At the very least, try not to look so flustered during this public exchange. We live in a world where we are constantly gazed upon and watched by others. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really adds a wonderful dramatic flair.
Oh my god, I hate her.
To the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you are watching me.
Oh my god, I hate her.
15 years ago, with the tacit
Why does she
approval
look scared
of the
there?
IPC and the Arcadia Council, the master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game.
Well, I got my Zero skin from the collab. Nice, nice. Congrats.
You and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity, wealth, and time to them. All in exchange for a single full meal. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. We soak all day in shallow, boring programs, achieving nothing. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky, forcing smiles as we applaud and cheer for them. Is this the happiness the god promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, they granted me a revelation. Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants, and it was certainly not the IPC.
Okay, then what saved you?
Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master of Elation.
Okay, she's delusional. Got it.
They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask. They revealed my mission to me. To bring happiness back to a plain Arcadia that has lost its smile. I, Full Wish, survivor of the Bloodstained Games, hereby formally announce that I will join the Phantasmoon Games!
And you shall die in the Phantasmoon Games!
In this game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority.
That's not happening.
And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in plain Arcadia! Himiko, don't frown. Smile. I will bring happiness to you too, just as I will bring it to everyone. I won't manipulate the Phantasmoon Games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I treat the rewards granted by the God of Elation as bargaining chips for profit. We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner in a plain Arcadian way. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Full Wish TV in Seafeld City. The invitation extends to all supplicants.
I don't trust her. It's definitely a trap.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you. We're not going.
Welcome in, some dude. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 11th shrine check, and you received a blessing and money.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world and cowards with guilty consciences.
Oh my god, I hate her.
Remember, This isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since you believe you represent what is right.
It's definitely a trap. We're not foolish enough to go with Full Wish's plan,
and
right?
Perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me. Or simply leave. The choice is yours.
I think that's why her name is Full Wish. Because she's foolish. Ha ha! I understand why she's named that now.
Darn it! Are we just going to let Full Wish walk away?
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Remember to be cautious with your words and actions.
Yeah, stop being an idiot, March, for once, please. Oh look, it's Honkai Star Rail. Yep, we are playing some more Honkai because NTE was in the middle of maintenance, so I couldn't play it. So yeah, we're doing this tonight instead.
Let's leave here and return to the Express.
We will go back to NTE on Thursday, though.
And welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report. We're continuing our exclusive coverage.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like to switch games in the middle of a stream. So we'll be back at that on Thursday.
Just moments ago, we received some shocking news. The head of our station, Lady Foolwish, has officially announced that she will be entering the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
At the same time, Lady Foolwish has announced a blockbuster special! The end of a century TV debate! She is inviting supplicants to the Foolwish TV studio to discuss and debate the topic, what kind of future will the Phantom Moon Games bring to this world?
Thank you for the drink, some dude. Thank you, thank you. And the stretch. Thank you, thank you. This segment looks funny, but that duck is annoying. I'm gonna fry him up. I like smoked duck more. Give me smoked duck.
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting our local heroes, finally, a supplicant has appeared who truly cares about and represents the citizens of Plain Arcadia.
Of course you would say that. This is her TV station. Oh my god.
Too true. Ever since these Phantom Moon Games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been popping up everywhere. First, the famous streamer Sparksy tried to spread a mimetic virus. Then the nameless of the Astral Express clashed with the Daybreak Squadron, causing severe damage to Lookout Cloud and the Skyline Express line.
Yeah, but like, you guys are refusing to also put that the Daybreak Squadron was the one that started that.
With so many accidents happening, you really can't help but wonder, are we seeing a repeat of the Bloodstained games from 15 years ago?
I will skip this part every time it comes out. I just go through it.
You got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained games 15 years ago, Miss Foolwish herself was a survivor of that tragedy. She's come such a long way, never once letting her painful past keep her down. A true legend of resilience. Now Miss Foolwish has joined the fray as a supplicant. She must be here to stop the tragedy from repeating itself and to reclaim the peaceful days this world deserves from the hands of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all Plain Arcadia and set this game right again after it's spiraled out of control? Let's wait and see.
Ugh, so shameless. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station? And you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news? Don't you guys talk to each other internally?
They do, but they gotta act the part, March.
I see. Foolwish actively issued a challenge. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Foolwish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Full Wish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared.
Obviously.
So, what do you think?
I can't back down and I have to accept her challenge? Why? Where's the option of, let's go ahead and not do this?
You're really going to the TV station to fight her?
I don't want to, but apparently I don't have a choice in this matter.
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness in front of the entire audience.
I don't think it's gonna go the way you think it is. She literally laid out a trap for us.
But before we act, I need more help.
Help? We can all help you. Wait, do you mean...
Sparksy!
Sunday!
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon Games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Asking him to cooperate as a wildcard right now is a good idea.
But what's the deal with finding Sparksy?
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask.
For real? So she's a masked fool?
Correct.
Oh!
If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Full Wish as a fool. Just like
how we tracked down the clues about SparksyCon.
Sparksy. Will she stand on our side? Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn down.
Not long before, in the Phantom Moon courtyard.
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that supposed to mean? You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again, which means...
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking Ionic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent in a single day. Whenever the Phantom Moon Games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation and the Abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators. I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantom Moon Games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of.
So there's no one playing as referee now, so anything can go.
Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps. Some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the Laughter.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes.
I warned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is or what he's after. We're here now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
I'm back. What did I miss? You missed Full Wish pretty much laying out a trap for us and telling us, hey, on a live TV, come beat me at the TV station with a debate. If you don't show up, then you are a fraud. And we're gonna end up going into her trap because we are dumb and it's obviously a trap. That part. Yes, yes.
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance, no?
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair.
Aw, ship. We're not shipping them together. I ship it, of course.
So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
Miss Fox. He calls her Miss Fox. No ship. Agreed, no ship. They can be besties, though. That's fine.
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world is disgustingly excessive. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Full Wish, is also a dangerous variable.
Who said that? Where are they? They're on YouTube.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You behave, Sir Julius.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located, and what it connects to.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are!
Already? Wait. Why are we at the station?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
All that buildup, and this is your idea of an impressive method of travel?
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bulletworm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon games. For crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way of getting around?
You're a great general of the Xianzhou, for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Fine, fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
Ding dong! The train bound for Seafeld City is arriving at the station.
Hey, you got any money a ticket, would ya?
That's the second time.
Evanesia's making Yao Guang into a fool. You know what? I think I kind of like Yao Guang. Yes, she was manipulative in the beginning. I don't know. Like, I really want to like her. I really do, especially since I'm pulling for her next week. So I'm like, I gotta like her, right? Right?
Truth and lies are a hair's breadth apart.
But I feel like that's a perfect place for us to end because, yeah, I don't know how long this mission will be, and missions in Honkai Star Rail typically can go for hours and hours and hours without a good stopping point, but here we are. We're at a good stopping point, so we're gonna go ahead and end there. Thank you everyone for being here. You guys are all awesome. Thank you, thank you. We are gonna go ahead and raid out. Let me see who we can raid into. I will be live again on Thursday, same time, same place, 6 p.m. MDT with some more NTE. We're gonna play Neverness to Everness. If you need my Discord, Twitter, or Blue Sky, the links are posted right there. And yeah. Alright, let's see. Who shall we raid into? We have some options. Let's see. Let me see. It's hard when there's a lot of people online and you're like, I don't know who I want to raid into. You know what? Keely just started, and it looks like she's playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which, if I'm not mistaken, that game is what inspired Persona, if I'm not mistaken, or same company, something, whatever. Thursday is NTE? Yes, Thursday will be NTE. We are doing NTE on Thursday. Alright, let me go ahead and do the raid message. There's the raid message. Go ahead and copy and paste that into Keely Kitsune's channel. She is awesome. Highly recommend. Go ahead and give her a follow if you're not following. And yeah. Bye, V. Nice stream as always. See you on the next stream. Thank you for being here, Henry. It was nice to see ya. And yeah. With that being said, please keep all paws and tails inside the right Times, and here we go.